I think everybody wants to be part of something, and I would become a member of a church and feel that I did my thing. I'm a member. I can, come on Sundays, go home, and I've done what I need to do.
I wanted a lot more. I wanted a spiritual leader. We have 4 children. I wanted growth and change, and I felt like they were getting older.
We came to FAC, and we've come before, but we've just visited back and forth. There was a few people standing around, and we went up and asked, what is Angel Tree and what do we do? And they explained to us, so we picked a name and we went and bought gifts.
So we went down right before Christmas and we delivered it to a woman that had 3 children of her own, and then she also had 3 children of her brother-in-law's that was incarcerated. And so there were 6 kids altogether. We walked in and delivered the presents.
And that was starting to get out of my comfort zone right there. And actually on the way down, I was wondering if she could just do it and I'd sit in the car. So,
which was not going to happen.
So I sat, so I went in, and I think that's where I started getting out of my comfort zone. And I think that's when the Lord started to use me, when I stepped out right at that point. And I went in the house and kids and, gave them the presents and, walked out. We did, gave them the book, gave them the food, gave them the presents, and walked out. And I was like, okay, we did it. We're done. We got in the car and went home.
And about 2 weeks later, I get a call from the woman that we delivered the presents to and said that her brother-in-law, Ed, that was incarcerated, had died in jail about 9 days before he was due to be released from prison. And she wanted us to come to the funeral. And we went. We took Jim Entwistle, went with us, and the Shoemakers. Jessica, who's the mom and the aunt of the children, had asked us how we got a part of Angel Tree, and we explained to her that the prisoners that are part of Angel Tree are actively involved in a Bible study, and so her brother-in-law was learning the same things that we learned at our church. And I said that our church, we had people praying for them, and she seemed astounded that someone would pray for her. And she said, "What is this church?" And we told her, and she said she wanted to go with us. And so she started to come, and then she brought her 6 kids with her and her husband, and they piled out of the car, and they came for quite a few weeks. Yeah.
And one Sunday, Johnny walked up and accepted the Lord. And that was the first time that I've ever been part of somebody coming to know the Lord from things that I've done, and it's really, that point started change my life. I'd say that the Lord used me to bring Johnny to him. And, like I said, just step out, just took one step and everything's changed. Literally our whole family. It's never been this good before. And it's not about going to church anymore because I have to. It's because I want to. And I just want other men to know that their wives, their families need them to be the spiritual leader of their house. And that's the way God set it up, and it works.